Well, another week, another draconian red state edict. Greg Abbott has instructed Texas Family and Protective Services to investigate trans kids and their parents because they've deemed transitioning procedures as being child abuse. Yeah, sounds about right. This is the same guy who basically deputized Texas's root tutors to go around lassoing any woman who had that abortion look about her. What in the Wild West fuck is going on in Texas, man? It's scary. They're making lists, rounding people up, putting them against the wall, and you can bet your ass if left unchecked, before long, we'll all get added to their little list, all right? Everybody but the most Norman Rockwelliest of Americans. What do you think the Vegas odds are on the next subgroup to get added to Texas's little list, huh? My money's on the wrong kind of Mexican. Either that or like history teachers who mention lynch mobs, something like that. But back to the matter at hand, imagine being a trans kid in Texas, how difficult that must be. You face harassment every day, and then your own government looks at you and says, you know what you need? More harassment. Yeah, like state manhunt, rip your family apart levels of harassment. That's what you need. Imagine ripping a child from a loving and supportive home and throwing them to an overstressed, underfunded meat grinder of a system and telling them with a straight face that it's in their best interest. The think of the children crowd strikes again, y'all, rounding people up in the name of freedom. What's really sad is, there's plenty of Texas parents who don't support their trans kids, disown them, put them out on the street, and the state's totally fine with that. Hell, not just that. In Texas, you can be a drunk dad who takes the belt to his 14-year-old because he took the Lord's name in vain or dropped a wide-open screen pass, and they're cool with that too, but don't you dare assist your child in feeling more at home in their own body. This shit is unconscionable. All the legitimate problems Texas has, and this is how they spend their time? I guess you got to keep the base riled up, huh? I suppose all those bigoted Texas papaws who support moves like this will presumably think to themselves as they freeze to death in another winter storm, well, at least you got all those queer kids out of the way. Fuck this shit. I will say, though, please don't forget about all the good people in Texas who also hate this stuff. If you ever want to see change happen in these places, it's going to be because of them, so back them up, all right? Love y'all.